Hey, what up, decisive marketers? Since the past quarter, I think that we have tons and tons of meeting, video conferencing tools that's been coming out, or just tools that just come with video calling, video conferencing, such as Noisy. Was there one channels that I've covered in my channel as well? The tool itself is called Channel by Space, right? And I have also talked about I think 11 site. There's also Meet Fox. Just tons and tons of of these tools, or booking tools. It's just part of the package. And I just covered Meet Bobby in my previous video, and my favorite of course would be Triveta. And now we're going to be talking about another one which is actually free to use right now. They actually offer a pro plan for 12 months of free access right now on the pro plan. So it's called Sessions, and I think that this one seems to be a very comprehensive, all-encompassing video meeting tool, which is very interesting, and I would love to share that with you, in this video. But before I jump in, I would like to say that I think Sessions seems to be having one of the best UI around, and I think that they spend a lot of effort into cleaning out all the details within Sessions itself. So it's very, very beautiful too. And before I dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. So here we are in Sessions. It's currently still in beta, so if you join their Slack channel, Slack server, you will be able to access a 12 months free access for the pro plan, right? So I think that they are really funded well, probably because they've started promoting Sessions since the early last year. So I have access to Sessions since early last year, but I've never did a video before. I just wanted to share this right now because they have a lot more features today. So firstly, let's jump into calendar. So you can actually link your calendar in here so that you can plan your meetings easily, and you can sync your Google Calendar within Sessions itself. And they've got tons of templates. I wouldn't say tons, but a couple of templates right here. So you can pick one and start jumping into using Sessions itself. And let's see, so you can save your contacts in here, and your profile will be in here. So what happens is that they also have storage, and they'll store your recordings for you over here. So you get up to 5 gigs of storage, and some notification. You can even set custom branding as well. So let's take a look. So you can actually set up your own logos. Let's see how they look like. So let's use this one and see how it looks like. Okay, save changes. Okay, I think the custom branding only works on the video call session itself. Okay, so I can set my primary brand color, so let's do that. Okay, and secondary color, let's try white, see if it works. Okay, okay, so it's saved in here. And your link accounts, so I guess they only have Google integration right now, and I guess with Google Drive integration you can record directly into your Google Drive as well, and otherwise you can save it within Sessions itself. And they have a light mode and dark mode, so I prefer the dark mode, so let's use that for now. Okay, so they have a quick start. So quick start will be jumping in to the meeting itself, right? So you're jumping in directly into the meeting session, but if you want to plan it, so you want to have some preparations before you start, so you want to use from scratch. So let's say, so you can even put a banner, I guess. So let's see if we have any banners right here that we can use. So let's try. Okay, so let's use this one right here. Okay, so we've got a banner right here. And you can put in the time for the meeting. Let's put it at 11:15. Okay, and then you can set. So if you want to put detailed meeting, so you can even have the meeting repeat, so that's something very interesting. Okay, and then you can put in your description, so let's say just a team hangout, whatever it is. Okay, and then you can put your agenda items right here. So the first thing maybe you want to be talking about like check-in, something like that. Okay, so you can add that as one of the agenda. Then the second agenda will be maybe like updates of 2021, something like that. Okay, so you have you can put your meeting agendas right here, and then once you are ready, okay, so you can put in notes and stuff right here. Okay, so let's jump in. So this is resources. So you can upload any files that you want to be showing within the meeting itself. So you can upload all of them in here, or any links that you want to be sharing. Okay, before the meeting, and then notes. So I don't think there is anything in here. So all these are probably blocked out until the meeting starts, right? So if you want to show questions, so you can turn that on as well. Okay, and then once you're ready, you can publish the session. Of course, wait, let me just click. So this is the invite participants. So you can put in their emails and it will send them an invite, or you can send the link, or request permission to join. So whether when they join, they need to ask for permission for you to accept them into the meeting. Okay, so this is done, and then if you want to, you can save it as a template, so that the next time you need to set up in another meeting, you can use this again. So once you're done, just click confirm. Okay, so the meeting is in here. So let's see how it works. Okay. Okay, so I can start session first. Okay, so I guess it's because my camera is not turned on, right? So it's showing a huge picture of my face. So let's change this to OBS camera. Okay, so now it is the OBS virtual camera right here, which I've not turned on. Okay, so these are the agendas right here. So once you're done with the first one, you can just click on this one. So it's switching to the second agenda, I believe. Okay, so this is switching between the agenda, so everyone can actually see what's being talked about right here. Okay, and So you got your chat right here. Okay, so I guess this color might not be the best. Let me see if I can change it. Let's not end session yet. So let's switch it back to light mode. Okay, so now it's back to light mode. Okay, so let's jump back into the chat. Okay, it can't be seen, so I guess it has to do with my custom branding right here. Okay, so let's change the logo. Let's use this one here, and let's just use the same color. Save it. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so we've got the logo in here now. It looks better. And so for the secondary color, right, so I guess you got to use you know, a different, you want to use a darker color, otherwise, because the text is in white, right, otherwise you will not be able to see anything in the chat. So it's nice. Okay, let me just move my camera so you can see. Right, so you can see whatever is in the chat right here. Okay, so you can send emojis, so let's check them out. Okay, so it's quite straightforward in here. I think that they should show the participants' profile picture as well, so that would help in identifying who is who in let me just send this to my phone and try and join the session on my phone and send a message so we can see how it looks like. Okay, gotta join the meeting. Okay, so the downside is I know you guys can't see. Let me just switch it back. Right here is that if you are being asked, if you actually set that you need verification to enter the meeting, then what happens is that you have to set, you got to create an account with Sessions. Otherwise, you will not be able to verify, right, that you are the person to be allowed into the meeting. Okay, so you need to, so one thing is right now what happens is that I'm actually being asked for a verification code. So the first time that people join a meeting, if they have to be invited, it is actually a lot more annoying than to join it, right? Like people wants to just join the meeting itself, unless it's a really private meeting, then I think it's fine to ask people to sign up, because because you need to sign up as a you need to sign up and then enter a confirmation code just to join the meeting, so it's not too friendly. So unless it's a very private meeting, then otherwise you may not want to force some kind of verification, right? Okay, so let's see how the doesn't seem to have. Okay, let me just. Okay, what you're hearing is from my microphone here. Okay, so that's me sending a message here. So you can see the pink color. So there is a reply to feature that's very nice. Okay, reply to feature. Okay, so that's the chat. Then let's jump into the questions. Okay, so this is a public question. So you can actually pull out the question and show it to everyone. And I guess people can vote on the question. So let me pull that up again. Okay, so people can actually vote on it. Right, so people can actually vote on the question and you can select them. But of course, if you are a speaker, I guess you can't vote. Okay, so those are questions in here, and you can make them private. So I guess if it's private, it only goes to the let me just try something else here. Okay, so if it's a private question, then I guess it doesn't actually show up in the questions tab. Okay, and then your resources will be whatever you have uploaded right before the meeting, the videos or links or any files, and then you can keep the notes in here. And let's see, so let's see if there's any other things that we can share. So add yourself to Spotlight. So what is that? Okay, so Spotlight, I guess my screen will be the one in the center. Okay, and then of course sharing my screen, muting my microphone, and once you quit the meeting, there would be an option for only for me, so I'm the one exiting the meeting, so everyone in can still stay in the meeting, or I can close the session for everyone, right? So that's some of the features here. And then there seems to be an audience controller, so let me just check that out. So I guess I can mute people within the I can mute people within the session, right? Okay, so let's check out the audience controller. Okay, Okay, so because putting in spotlight turns on the microphone, that's why. So audience controller. Okay, let me just try and refresh this to see how the audience controller works. Okay, doesn't seem to detect, but I would think that maybe there's some kind of a mixer right here, so you can adjust the volumes for each participant and maybe mute them as well. So I guess that will be all in sessions. Okay, so I'm going to end it for everyone. Okay, so, and that's about it. Okay, so this is, let's see what is roles as well. So you got the owner, assistant, attendees in spotlight, right? So spotlight is basically for the attendees to somewhat become a presenter for a moment. So I guess that's about it. So we have sort of tested it out just now. So I guess that's all for sessions. I think it's a very feature-rich tool for meetings. You can use it for a lot of stuff as well, like webinars and all that kind of stuff, like live webinars and all that. The only issue that I would say, also the browser on the mobile, right? The mobile browser mode is very convenient as well. It kind of feels like the Zoom mobile app, but with sessions style of UI, right? The design and everything. And I guess that's all I have to share. I think overall it's a very powerful tool. My only request would be a native background remover feature. And they also have a roadmap that I find is very interesting. So let me kind of open it up for you. They've got some nice ideas that's coming. So there's a billable session, so you can actually charge people for the meeting. There's a custom subdomain. You can also modify gender in the live player, so I guess that would be nice. Streaming directly, mobile. I guess they want a mobile app that will be coming. Right, active speakers, so you can see who are the ones talking. Canva integration. Okay, and multi-browser support. Okay, and they're improving the smart board. So let me just jump back in because I realized I missed out some of the features. Okay, so I'm just going to jump into a quick start because I forgot to switch around right here. There are a lot more features on the left that I've missed out. So so the first one will be the video show, so you can send a link. Okay, you can put a YouTube or whatever, and then your Google Docs, you can send it right here. You can also put in a website link, so you can iframe. It will iframe a website in here and share it with everyone. So this one is a very interesting one. So it opens up like a browser within sessions. Okay, right, so you can actually share. You don't have to share screen, you can share the entire thing with the entire thing. And then you have Miro integration right here, so you can use the Miro board. Okay, right, so you can use the Miro board right here and basically use their whiteboard feature. Okay, right, so this is within Miro itself. Right, you can see it here. Or you can use sessions native smartboard. right here. So you can the smart board is of course going to be a little bit more basic, so you can fill with color, right? You can put a stroke with black, maybe not black, red, make it thick, right? You can do something like that. You can make it rounded, or okay, so you can add shapes, okay, you can put arrows, free draw, you can insert text as well right here. Just very simple whiteboard feature, and then you can put in some takeaways. And so basically this is like your own notes, your own private notes. Then session takeaways will be like meeting minutes, something like that. And you can even add some of the, so let's say you add an iframe. Okay, so you can put in basically some of the meeting notes that you want within here, and when you end the session it will be emailed to your participants. Okay, so those are the ones that I kind of missed out earlier because I forgot to switch around the tabs right here. Okay, so, and breakout rooms, keynotes, and I think one thing cool is that they have Spotify. So like when you're waiting for the session to start, you can play the Spotify. You can also what do you call that, during breaks you can play some music from Spotify as well. Okay, and I guess that will be all. There's Calendly integration and all that, so I don't see virtual background removal, so I guess hopefully that they would have it introduced very soon. Otherwise I think that Sessions is very powerful tool, a lot more coming. I think that by the time they actually release it on a paid plan, it will already be a very powerful tool. So definitely, if you want to try out Sessions, be sure to jump in early as soon as possible. And I guess that's all I have to share about Sessions. Overall, it's definitely a top-notch tool in your arsenal. So that's all I have to share about Sessions. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. If you know anyone who could benefit from a video conferencing tool with tons of features, be sure to share this video with them. And lastly, if you let me know what you think about Sessions in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video.